Close. We've got 14 left in Donruss football number 2, 8 in Allen and Ginter, 13 in Tier 1, 11 in Immaculate 15, 8 spots in the Chrome Random, 11 in Bloodlines. All right, for this month, we've got $5 going to 5th place, 10 going to 4th, 15 going to 3rd, 20 going to 2nd place, and 1st place is getting an 8x10 Michael Dickerson auto photo. So here we go. Just kidding. And I can't get it all in there. A 16x20 Magic Johnson autographed photo. PSA DNA authenticated. 16x20 Magic Johnson autograph. So you're getting a Michael Dickerson and a Magic Johnson. Let me get this list ready. Switch you guys all over here. Got our list. We got Stephanie, Nathan, Eric, HIL, Josh, FUL, Joe, AQU, Stephen, QUI, Paul, AUS, Ron, KIN, Jeremy, WHI, Frank, LOR, Brett, PHI, Shane, PRY, Eric, THO, Ron, HES, Neil, KOL, Donald, REI, Sandy, GAL, Leon, EDG, Robert, CRU, Donald, LLO, Vicky, FOU, Tony, BEN, Stevens, MOO, Robert, HES, Andrew, ARM, Ronald, ALO, Reggie, GIE, James, BRO, Ty, TOB, and Adam, LAW. Here we go. We will randomize this list 5 times. First place is getting that Magic Johnson photo. Second, getting $20 store credit. Third, 15. Fourth, 10. Fifth, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, got Ty getting the auto picture. The Magic Johnson 16x20 autographed Magic Johnson photo and the Michael Dickerson 8x10 auto. Josh FUL. Oh, he's getting a box of Donruss football. Excuse me. Josh FUL is getting a box of Donruss football. Third place is getting $20 of store credit. That's Nathan at PAP. Fourth place is Eric THO getting $15 of store credit. And in 5th place, we got Shane, PRY, getting $10 store credit. So congratulations to all of you winners. I will get that store credit in right now. Josh will be sending out that Donruss football next Monday. Eric, THO, and Shane. There you go. Everybody's store credit is in. Sounds good, Eric. Have a good couple of days. Sounds good, Eric. I'll just hold on to it then if you're good with that. Till you figure out what you guys want to do. Frank got a pack of Prism, number 9. Here you go, Frank. Pack number 9. Good luck. Is football, right? Yes. All right. Had to make sure it wasn't baseball. C.J. Mosley. Eddie Lacy, Fresh Faces die cut. A.J. Green and Phillip Rivers. Thanks, Frank. Got another half hour to take advantage of the 15% off the $25 order or more.
Welcome in. I'm Scott Van Pelt, and this is still Sports Center. Yes, it looks a little different. It sounds a little different. Thanks to Timberland for putting
If you spend $50 or more, you're going to get a free spot in the Donruss Football Random.
what happened, why it happened, what's interesting, what's ridiculous. We will talk about all of it here. Obviously today, the biggest story, and it's been the story since last year when Ohio State won the title and knocked off Wisconsin in the Big Ten Championship, and Alabama and Oregon on the way to a national championship. They had been anointed a unanimous #1. And the question would be, who would be the quarterback? How would they handle the weight of expectation? Would it be a burden? Lane Stadium, always electric. And the Hokies stood up tall first half. They had a 3-point lead at the break. Very first drive, Cardale, a little pump, and look who, Braxton Miller, a 2-time Big Ten Player of the Year as a quarterback. He's now a little bit of everything, and Ohio State's up 4. Later in the third, Miller plants his foot once, plants his foot again, and then he hits the B button and he's gone. Virginia Tech, as you just saw, lost their quarterback in the second half, but Miller absolutely electrifying, and then no doubt made one of the biggest Buckeye fans out there pleased with that little maneuver right there. Everybody just calm down. Cardale Jones enjoying the sights and the sounds, and then J.T. Barrett. It was Cardale that got the start, but J.T. Barrett comes in, and just in case you're curious what he is capable of, he dials up the touchdown pass to Michael Thomas, and Ohio State trails at the break, but the unanimous number one and the reigning national champions, who are presumed to be double-digit favorites in every game and were in this one, they win the first game of the year 42-24. Herbie, that's for
You guys got quiet on me.
a lot for joining me here on the program. This team was anointed. They were unanimous number one, and they carry that burden with them into this game, and they trail at the half after roaring out of the gates 14-0. What did Urban Meyer's squad show you in this night?
Well, I think you obviously watch this game, you're all over it. I mean, they came out of the gate 14-0. It looked like, okay, get the blowout material ready. And then they had some miscues, and Virginia Tech had an opportunity to take advantage of those, give them credit for doing that. They got the stadium, the atmosphere back involved. They were able to get a touchdown right before the half, and it looked like we had a heck of a contest going into the second half. And I think Ohio State made the adjustments that they needed to make, and I think, Scott, quite frankly, it was just the big play. Bud Foster's defense, the scheme that they played, that bare front.
I thought it might too. Running a couple specials for you, but people are still probably trickling in from vacation and whatnot, so.
Different from a year ago when they were attacking Ohio State. Tonight, they just gave up too many big plays, as you saw in your highlights there, most notably to Braxton Miller, the former quarterback, now outplaying receiver.
Herbie, it's gross the weapons that Ohio State has at its disposal on offense. They chose to go with Cardale first, and Barrett shows what he's capable of. Do you think that ultimately this quarterback discussion continues, or is 12 the guy?
I think 12's the guy. I really do. I think they're going to go in that direction until he does something to make Urban Meyer look out there and say, you know what, we need a spark. We need something. Let's give J.T. Barrett a chance to go. And until then, if you look at their schedule, honestly, I don't see that happening. I think they're going to go with Cardale Jones, and I don't think it's going to be a third or fourth series.
I'll hang out for a few more minutes. See if we can get something to go. Packs are open. Got 15% off, $25 or more.
And Scott, if you look at it, when they get their receivers back, there's three that are missing tonight. They're all impact wide receivers to go along with what they showed tonight. You add them to the running with the offensive line and Zeke Elliott. That's the combination that I think Urban Meyer and Ed Warner and that offensive staff just kept looking at each other saying, are we crazy to not give this vertical passing game with Zeke Elliott running a chance to continue after what we saw last year in those final three games? And ultimately, I really believe that's why they went with him.
Kirk, you know this program well. Obviously, you know Urban well. What questions do you feel he wanted to have answered tonight, and what answers did he get?
Well, I think he
Angels are hurting too.
He's been around long enough to know that they're pretty special. I think you wonder how you react when you get out on the road and you're no longer in Columbus, Ohio, in a camp setting, going good against good. You're out here and in the bright lights on a big stage, and even though you have a great team, how will they react? You don't have some of the leaders you had a year ago, and when they went down 17-14, I bet you the thing that Urban Meyer will take away from this is his team didn't panic. They didn't push the panic button in that second half when they went down by 3. And obviously the injury to Michael Brewer was significant for Virginia Tech because they were still in the game, and once he went down, you could just feel, oh boy. And at that point, they really had no chance to come back offensively, and that's when Ohio State started to really catch fire on their side with the offensive big plays by Braxton Miller.
Well, I know that we're going to be leaning on you during college football seasons Tuesday during the show. We appreciate you being there for us. Travel home safely, Herbie, and we look forward to talking to you more about where we are big picture week 1 of the season.
Hey, man, always happy to come on with you. Congratulations on the show, and good luck to you, buddy.
Thanks so much. That is Kirk Herbstreit. We're pleased to welcome in one of the stars of tonight's show. That's Braxton Miller. And Braxton, thanks so much for taking the time to be with us. There was so much interest in how you would perform tonight in a new role. What was it like out there for you tonight? Braxton, you got me? The best intentions were to go to Braxton Miller, and you know the good news is that everyone's curious how's this show gonna go. Well, our audio's iffy. When in doubt, show a rabbit.
Go ahead and do a last call, guys. Wrap it up for the night. I know it's early, but it was a holiday. I'm sure people are still trickling in from vacation, getting settled down. A lot of kids go back to school tomorrow, so.
Does it really matter? Does it matter to you or to me what exactly was going on? It was a bunny that was like the one from the Matrix. And again, typically the show will begin with the best thing I saw today. Was that bunny from the CFL. See if we can hit Braxton later. In the meantime, let's shift gears. The Mets fans are in full-on panic. The grip meter is on 11. You're up 4. You head to the Nats. It's a 3-game set. Max Scherzer. There was a while this year where he was the best pitcher on the earth, and at the moment, well, we got this. Yoenis Cespedes, high fly ball, deep. Jason Worth is feeling for it, and it's in the begonias, and it's into the seats. And Mets fans, you guys know, you all are a tortured lot. At this point, all you guys are psyched, you're feeling great, and then it all goes terribly wrong right here. Wilson Ramos, 1-2 pitch, and John Means gives it up just like that. Grand slam. And again, this is where Mets fans go from, we're going to be just fine, we're good, to the wheels are off the bus, you were punting on this. Here's how it sounded on a different radio broadcast.
Swing a high fly ball, deep left field, way back, it's a grand slam. This one here at Nationals Park, the Nationals lead 4-3. These for the 1-2 pitch, swing high drive, left field, that's trouble. Long, gone, home run, grand slam, 4-3.
The Nationals with the lead for the moment, but here come the Mets. Cespedes on second, ball. Moves to third, 90 feet away. And that's Travis d'Arnaud. Effective, it's grabbed by Worth, but it plates the run. Scherzer gives up 5 and 6 innings, and no decision for him. To the 7th. And again, Met fans, you fascinate me because I'm following you and you're saying, how are we going to blow this or how painful will it be? David Wright's got you. Settle down. Ruben Tejada comes in to score the go-ahead run. And you wonder here, was there going to be a play at the dish? Maybe not, probably not. Well, probably not, but Tejada comes in to score 6-5 later in the inning. It's 7-5. Cespedes the other way. And that brings in Wright. Beats the throw. Fired up. That time of year, not October yet, but this has got obviously the implications. You see that there is a thinning crowd. Look, traffic is a mess. I'm a DC native. It is not a lot of fun. Bryce Harper there. That's it and that's all. The Mets with a win. Harper afterwards, not thrilled with those fans that split.
How does that under your feel, especially even after that run that Homer transcended a lot of things you've heard all year?
I mean, I left in the 7th, so that's pretty brutal. But you know, I don't know.
All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for coming and hanging out on this Labor Day. Hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. Hope you had a good holiday. Get back to work tomorrow. Kids go back to school. Get back into a little bit of a somewhat normal routine. So, I know, Frank. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. We'll be back on Wednesday, regular time, 9:30 for packs, 10:30 for team breaks. We've got more Immaculate ending on eBay tomorrow night. More on Friday as well with some more Spectre. We do have Spectre up on eBay for ending Thursday night for Friday night's break. So make sure to check that out and snag some of them teams at a little bit of a discount. So Again, have a good night, everyone. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
Half of about 160 innings, and even though many doubted that they would do it, they did. They pulled the plug, put him on ice, and people still debate if it was a wise decision as the Nats lost the playoffs to the Cardinals, but at least the expectation had been publicly managed. Now, in the case of their rivals from the Queens, the Mets appeared to have been blindsided last week by the news that Matt Harvey has a hard cap of 180 innings that he does not intend to surpass. Like Strasburg, he's coming off Tommy John. Like Strasburg, he's rep by Scott Boras. Boras ran a media blitz last week to suggest that if the Mets pitch to more than 180 innings, quote, they are obviously putting the player in peril. And here's where it gets sticky. Even though conversations about the workload took place between player, agent, and team before the season, the specifics were apparently vague enough that now, as the season hits September, with the playoffs potentially ahead, the disagreement is playing out in the absolute worst way possible, which is to say publicly. One Nationals player told me on the eve of their series, not a good time to inject negative vibes over there. To that point, David Wright blowing off Matt Harvey before Saturday's game got a lot of run this weekend, or at least that is what appeared to have happened. I don't have a clue what that exchange was about, but with many wondering how it would play in the clubhouse, even as they insist everything's cool, that image was ammunition to suggest the answer is not real well. Particularly when Harvey's rep is a give me the damn ball mentality, as Joel Sherman, who covers baseball for the New York